It's on.
So, I don't know if you guys know this, but Philadelphia was recently voted the #1 sweatpants city in America. I'm not proud of this fact, but I'm aware that I am definitely part of the problem. In my closet, I have a secret stash of sweatpants, and I like to think that I hide it well, but secretly I yearn for a drawstring pant made of a cotton poly blend that you can purchase at a Walmart, a Walgreens, and sometimes even a Wawa. My favorite pair is a XXL set that's charcoal gray that I've named Sumo. And when I wear those, I like to also wear my glasses, which I only wear indoors because I tried to wear them outdoors, but every time you go from cold air to hot air, the lenses fog up. And I had an incident trying to catch the subway. I knocked over a blind man, and in a moment of panic, I yelled, "Hey buddy, I'm blind too!" So I wear the Sumo sweatpants, glasses indoors, and then to top off the outfit, I have a pair of large men's polar fleece eagle slippers that I purchased for $5 at Modell's when I was trying to impress a boy that I was dating whose hobbies included drinking 40s, custom rims, and football. I impressed him with these slippers. So I only wear this outfit in my house, but a couple of my friends have caught me, and one was so hysterical about what she saw, she coined the term primitive Hillary. But each friend that sees me, I make them take an oath just shy of a finger prick. But at one point, my friend, who was also my landlord at the time, Rose, came and she saw me as primitive Hillary and she whispered, "Don't worry, I own sweatpants too. And a slanket." That day that she caught me, now looking back, like to blame all of the fabric softener and dryer sheets that I used to take care of my comfort clothing, because my head was not in the right place that day. I was escorting her out of my house and I shut the door behind both of us, locking myself out of my house in the Sumo sweatpants, glasses, and eagle slippers. But the best person to be locked out of your house with is your landlord, I thought. But no, because Rose doesn't carry around the key for this house that she owns. But she lives nearby and she has a bike, and I swear I hear her say, "I'll be right back." So I sit on my stoop. It's November, it's cold, it's late afternoon, but it was nice to kind of not have to do anything. And then the mailman came and he delivered my Us Weekly, so I was really excited. And normally it takes me 20 minutes to read an Us Weekly from cover to cover. And I did that, and Rose still wasn't back with the key. And I'm like, this is weird. And so I'm just sitting there waiting. And then I hear the church bell chime that says a half hour has gone past. And then another half hour. And then I go into iPhone withdrawal, and I'm thinking of all of the unanswered phone calls, texts, and so many unplayed Words with Friends games. And I'm sweating, and I'm panicking, and I just yell, "I'm homeless!" And it echoes down my tiny side street, and then I look into my own living room window, and my cat is staring back at me. So I decide I need to go for a walk, and I turn the corner, and I see a payphone, and the only phone number I still have memorized is my parents' landline, but they live a mile away, so maybe they can help me. But I don't have a quarter. But I can call collect. But I don't remember how to call collect. So I spend 5 minutes reading the calling collect instructions. And when I think I have it down, I pick up the receiver and there's no dial tone. Because no payphones work in the city of Philadelphia. I continue on my journey, not knowing where I'm going. And as I'm walking, I walk right into a low-hanging tree branch and it scrapes my face. I continue walking, but make mental note to call the city to have that tree pruned. I circle the block and I spot Carluccio's, which is this lovely Italian restaurant on my corner, and I walk in and my glasses immediately fog up so I don't see the lovely family there eating their dinner, and there's the waiters and the button-down shirts and the red ties, and there's tablecloths on the table, and I just yell, "Do you guys have a landline or internet?" And the maitre d' is like pushing me out the door and says, "No, we don't have either of those things." And I swear I hear the phone ringing as the door shuts behind me, and I also remember that every time I go on the internet, all of the Wi-Fi options come up, and one of them is Carluccio's Way. At this point, it's rush hour. It's 5 o'clock, and I am panicking so hard that I feel like I'm all of a sudden in a David Lynch movie. And there's all of these commuters in these sophisticated business clothes swarming around me. I swear I hear gasps and screams, and I start to run, and they're all crowding around me, and I end up high up on a step, and I yell, "I am not an animal! I am a human being!" And I look up, and I'm standing outside the vegan coffee shop across the street from Carluccio's. And I go in, and there is a man, a lovely ponytail barista who smells like Tom's deodorant. And he hands me a cup of coffee, and I swig it back and put it down. I say, "Please, sir, can I have some more?" And he takes a look at Primitive Hillary, and he knows I'm in trouble, and I explain, and he gives me internet and a phone, and I call my landlord, who somehow has forgotten what happened and is at home. Oh yeah, I do. I have to bring you a key. So I know she's on her way. I hug the barista goodbye, thanking him for his help, and I head back to my stoop. And as I'm there, my landlord is biking towards me, and I'm relieved to see her, but I also feel so great that I survived the streets of Philadelphia as Primitive Hillary. I survived one street around the corner from my house in Philadelphia as Primitive Hillary. But I'm not afraid to do it again. Thanks, guys.